I was a sleep tech for 15 years. You're overdosing. I watched you. Pharmacy aisle, 9:45 p.m. That purple bottle? A $5 fix won't sustain our $4,800 bills. From my darkened control booth, 16 monitors confirmed your routine. Your inner voice, 2 instead of 1, faster sleep. Proprietary blend. Marketing. We needed your brain dependent. A CEO paid $6,000. His 20 millisecond melatonin habit rendered his internal clock useless, a sundial in a cave. Why did you choose the extra strength 10 milliliter bottle? It was only $2 more than the 3 milliliter bottle. My neighbor said it worked for her chronic insomnia. I have a high tolerance for everything else in life. 3, 2, 1. You were chasing a knockout effect that a hormone literally cannot provide, effectively gaslighting your own endocrine system. You were making yourself our best customer. Wait until you hear why we keep the clinic rooms at exactly 68 degrees. A luxury sleep lab bedroom, Marriott-like, but with hidden infrared cameras and a faint smell of sanitizing wipes. I'll just check my email one last time. Always a desperate negotiation with the melatonin. My internal records from 2012 show a patient who insisted on 50 milliliters of melatonin. We watched him fold laundry in total darkness while technically in stage 2 REM. We called it awake sleep. What's your move when the first gummy doesn't work after 20 minutes? Take a second one and a glass of wine, scroll TikTok for sleep hacks, stare at the clock, and calculate how many hours are left. 3, 2, 1. You enter the sunk cost fallacy of rest, where you stay awake out of pure spite for your own brain. The supplements aren't the cure, they are the bribe. You pay your brain to ignore the blue light. The break room at 4:15 a.m., lukewarm coffee in hand watching a patient struggle with a CPAP mask. You're telling yourself, maybe the all-natural label means it's safer than actual medicine, so it's fine if I use it every night for 3 years. The industry survives by convincing you that your body is a broken machine requiring external software updates. I once saw a technician accidentally swap a patient's melatonin with a placebo. The patient slept for 9 hours straight because the idea of the pill was more powerful than the pill itself. What is the primary ingredient in your favorite sleep aid? 1. Melatonin and chamomile. 2. L-theanine and magic. 3. I honestly don't read the back of the bottle. 3, 2, 1. Desperation. The main ingredient is your fear of being tired at your 9 a.m. meeting. Your pineal gland isn't broken. It's just being shouted over by your LED light bulbs. You're in a sterile hallway lined with oxygen tanks and the sound of 16 different people snoring in different keys. You're thinking, if I can just make it through this week on supplements, I'll catch up on sleep during the weekend and reset everything. You believe sleep debt works like a bank account you can just deposit into on Saturdays. In my years of monitoring, the smartest patients were the ones who realized the clinic was a theater and the melatonin was just a prop. We know weekends are designed for consumerism, not recovery. We want you tired enough to buy things you don't need. How do you feel when you wake up after taking a high-dose supplement? 1. Like my head is filled with wet cement. 2. Slightly annoyed but functional. 3. I don't remember waking up. 3, 2, 1. You feel chemically hungover, which leads you to buy more coffee, which leads to needing more melatonin tonight. The perfect loop. The industry doesn't want you to sleep. It wants you to be rested enough to keep working. The cold morning air hits your face as you finally step out into the parking lot of the clinic at 7 a.m., realizing you've spent a decade watching strangers sleep. You think, okay, I'm going to throw these pills away tonight, and I'll just try to be a normal person who sleeps when it's dark. This has to stop. You're still trusting a $200 billion industry to solve a problem it created with light bulbs. But your insomnia is just a sign that you are a sensitive, functioning human in an overstimulated world. In my 15 years, the day I quit, I realized the most effective sleep study was just turning off the router at 9 p.m. No one can bill you for that, so what's the first thing you're going to do tonight? 1. Buy a different brand of melatonin. 2. Read a book under a dim amber light. 3. Google how to fix my sleep for 3 hours. 3, 2, 1. You will accept that being awake isn't a failure. It's just a state of being that the industry hasn't figured out how to tax yet. The secret isn't what you take, it's what you stop letting them take from you. Your struggle to sleep isn't a deficiency in your brain, it's a rebellion against a system that wants you perpetually on. By ditching the magic pills, you reclaim your biology from the people who want to charge you for it. Stop buying the pills. The dark is free. Use it.